What's up, Eagles Nation? This is Bird Gang 114. My name's Ed, and this is Cam. And today we're going to talk about the Eagles OTAs and some of the news that's been happening in the past week. I'd like to start off talking about Chris Long and thank him for being a part of the Eagles and for all that he's done. And getting everybody pumped up, amped up, being a great leader in the locker room and doing everything the right way and being really part of Philly, which I think we all as fans appreciate. What do you think about that, Cam?
I wish he stayed for one more year, and I guess
Boy,
I think he'd be perfect. I would have given him the snaps and all that.
Yeah, I don't understand why the Eagles wouldn't guarantee him, 50% of the snaps. I mean, if someone always gets hurt on the team, like, Barnett or somebody or Graham or someone is going to be out. I mean, he could have got the snaps. I mean...
And I like him a lot. He always makes that play, the turnover
I honestly...
you need.
I honestly believe that before the end of the season, someone's going to get hurt and they'll give him a call and he'll come back.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I really believe it. But one thing I would like to say is that the stuff that he was talking about, about smoking marijuana and all that, that's, no one really cares what you did, Chris Long, and no one really wants to know. And honestly, just the excuses for smoking is a bunch of bullshit because you're talking about how, it's better than drinking or doing cigarettes, and I mean, you're no doctor, and I'm pretty sure you're not right on those comments, but people usually smoke or something's missing, or doing alcohol, something's missing in their lives and they're trying to fill a void. I mean, if you want to smoke for recreational uses, that's your business. It's none of my business, none of his business, and I'm not going to look at you any differently. But don't give me a bunch of bullshit that it's because instead of taking painkillers or bumps and bruises. I mean, you're not. I know you didn't play professionally, Cameron, but you play in high school. You played for every day, and you played rugby without pads, and you guys beat the hell out of each other. And even though when your practically leg was torn off your kneecap, you didn't even take one painkiller. Never mind smoking or anything like that. It's just a bunch of bullshit, just excuse. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to hold it against you. Whatever you do is your business. But Malcolm Jenkins must have been hanging out with him because he's high if he thinks that he's going to be getting more money or anything like that. Because honestly, I think he does deserve the money. But since he didn't show up, even though it's voluntary or whatever, he's pissed me off. And I say, you get nothing now. You show up and then we'll talk about it, work about it. Because that's a bunch of bullshit. You're supposed to be a leader and show up. It's not like you're making minimum wage. You're making $8 million. I don't feel bad for you at all. I'm not jealous either, but goddamn, show up at least.
I'm just mad about it. I'm like, how can you not even show up? Howie Roseman's going to give you like a bonus if you really, really want it. Like, he's that perfect contract guy. He always makes everybody happy. Always, some way, somehow. So I don't understand why you got to make a fucking issue about it. Seriously, what? Like, why?
I agree about
why
it.
the fuck you gotta make an issue? You gotta be at practice, dude.
It's
not like he did great last year. He got fucking burnt by Kamara. Are you kidding me?
I mean, he's not like he's the top safety in the league. Yeah, maybe he's the best safety we got, but I mean, believe me, he's definitely replaceable on the field. Maybe not in the locker room, but on the field he is. But you gotta show up, man. That's not the Eagle way, at least in my book.
You know who I'm starting to like? Roselle Douglas and Timmy Jerrigan. They want to win.
I know.
They want to be that guy. And that's
I don't know if you guys saw those photos of Douglas, but God, he looks like he transformed his whole body.
I didn't even know that was the place. What was it? I think it was like...
I don't know, but he looked good.
It wasn't a popular place, but that place did a great job. Like, if you saw Roselle Douglas from 2 months before and now, that's incredible. Yeah. And I hope he can get some playing snaps because I think he's going to be that guy.
Yeah, I guess from what I heard, he's playing really hard against Deshaun. No one knows if Deshaun's really going full speed, but he's all over him, and he wants a spot. And
that's perfect.
I mean, he may put it this way: he may get burned sometimes, but he makes plays. Also, he's the only one really on the team that makes a pick.
I was going to say,
burned, but he makes a pick
Cowboys,
too.
He made that pick. It was incredible. Then one they tried to do a corner route on him and he fucking picked it off. It wasn't even his job. It was unbelievable, and that's what I like about him too. And Timmy Jerrigan, 20 pounds lost, body fat.
Yeah,
That's
I remember
perfect.
like we were talking about him a couple weeks back, how we did that video, You Mad Bro, where he was talking stuff. But remember how we said he looked out of shape at the end of the season, but he made a big difference?
Yeah.
Well, even he acknowledged it because he came in and he said he lost 20 pounds of body fat already, and he's training hard. You could tell by his attitude. He's pissed. He wants it, and he's going to prove to everyone who didn't pick him up in free agency that they made a big mistake, and that the Eagles made a big mistake. And if they re-sign him again, they're going to have to pay. And the guy, he says that Timmy believes in Timmy, and I believe in Timmy. And
I believe in him. I liked him from before.
I like his
still do.
attitude. He's got his head on straight. And if anybody should be complaining about money, it's him. Never mind
Malcolm Jenkins.
Malcolm. So I mean, I wish the best to Tim, and I know he's going to do good. I don't even have to worry about that. The other good news was about Carson.
No knee brace.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I didn't.
incredible. Did you see the video of him? His footwork looks
footwork
pretty
was
good.
good.
I was like, wow. And that's scary without knee brace. And you're doing that drill. He looked phenomenal. That's what I'm going to say. He looks phenomenal without the knee brace. And I'm hoping that can lead on to the field. Just throwing no problem.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was not going to wear it, because it's from what I thought I heard last year is that was like a permanent thing.
So,
But I'm
That's
happy if I hope. Well, actually, I don't hope. I know he's going to be back in form of where he was.
and this is perfect for the
years ago.
OTAs also. He's getting the chemistry with the receivers. Like last year, I didn't think he did, right? So
No, because he was out. He
Yeah.
was rehabbing.
And that's perfect. And now, you know how like he was off time like last year? You'd just be a little overthrown or just a little off. Now at OTAs and all that, that's huge.
Yeah,
He's going to be throwing no problem.
Last year, he was worried more about rehabbing and getting on the field. There was really no building of chemistry or anything. All of a sudden, he just shows up week 3 or 4, and he's out on the field and he's playing. I mean, it's not like he got to go off season with the guys and do all this stuff. Besides that, he was also thinking about his wedding, getting married, about getting laid.
He didn't have his mind straight.
Football was the last thing on his mind.
Yeah.
Last off season. I mean, this year it's all football, and he knows that he has a big contract coming up. So
That's perfect.
this is like he could become the biggest, highest paid player in the NFL.
And he deserves it if he could be like himself before.
Oh, I know he's gonna be.
And I think he will. And I
Him
hope
and Deshaun, I know he's gonna be bombs away.
First play of the game. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't
and
wait.
now he's gonna have a running game behind him.
I hope Miles Sanders is going to be that type of guy who's like Shady McCoy. The new him.
I don't care who runs, as long as they run, and they run Howard or him or Clements, whoever, as long as they don't do that screen bullshit all day.
Or Hitches.
And I just use everybody on the team like they did the year before. And I honestly think that
And I don't mind Ertz, but
not every play.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Even though Carson stats looks bad, but don't do that.
I know, yeah. I mean, I think, part of the problem last year, besides him rehabbing and the wedding, and the focus wasn't there. I honestly think that he thought his shit didn't stink either, because he had that great year. He was MVP almost and all that. So his head was up his ass. He was up there. He thought, like I said, thought his shit didn't stink, so he didn't listen as much. I think this year he came down to earth with all the stuff that came out about him. And I'm pretty sure everyone was surprised that came out, and they did the articles about that. So he's gonna have to swallow his pride a little bit and know, hey, I'm not that, I'm not in the Hall of Fame yet. You know what I mean? Because honestly, Nick Foles has the Super Bowl. I mean,
And I like how no one's using his number in practice or games so far. They said no one's using his jersey, and they should retire it.
Who, Nick Foles?
Yeah, Nick Foles jersey, number 9. No one should be wearing that, ever. They retire McNabb's jersey, and you're not going to retire Foles?
It will be.
That's the way I see it.
But all the other things I can't wait to see how Deshaun does. From my understanding, he's making some plays.
I hope Whiteside could be that perfect dude also.
Yeah, I heard that he made a couple jump plays, but when he came down on him, he didn't really he didn't come down with
Right.
a 1 or 2, but it's just the beginning,
And Dillard looks good.
and it's nice to see them moving the offensive linemen around and stuff
How
like
about that? I've had that feeling they're gonna move Bivy to guard. They transitioned because Brooks is out. Lane Johnson was out at OTAs that day, so
So
that's
let's
good.
hope
I'm
that
happy.
everybody gets on the same page. Some people get their head out of their ass, and let's get the ship pointing in the right direction, and let's make a run. Hopefully this year we won't have the injury bug like we did last year, because we got
Next
hit
one up,
hard.
so that's right.
Yeah, next one up, but eventually there's nobody up.
Oh, we had 10-string corner. We were
That's
doing
what
not
I'm
too bad.
saying. Yeah, so I mean,
We always find a
we
way.
still made the playoffs, and we made a run, and we almost did it. So this year should be better. We got some talent. They better play Maddox.
Look,
He better be a starter
I'm not
somewhere.
trying to
I
make
don't
Sidney
give-
Jones look bad or
But he-
Mills or anything like that. But Maddox, oh
He
my
needs
God,
to
he
play.
stayed part of the game. He plays safety, he played corner, he plays safety, he plays corner. It was unbelievable last year, and you're not going to start him.
He better start. Because
And I have a feeling Schwartz might play favor and give it to Mills, and I'm gonna be fucking pissed about that shit. I think Maddox is way better than Mills, and I think Douglas is better than Mills. I believe Mills could be like before, but I think he'd be better at safety.
I think he lacked confidence last year. I don't know. Once he started getting burned, it was over.
It was heavy.
I see
post
him
route.
transitioning to safety, but I don't think he wants to play safety because he's going to become a free agent. He's going to want to make corner money, not safety money. But
Okay.
you ain't no corner, so time to move over if you want a career. That's what I would say. And like I said, I would put Maddox
I just
over
hope
there.
Schwartz don't play a little favorite on that. I really think
I
Maddox
really
is
don't
way
think
better.
so. I think they're just gonna whoever wins out, and that's the way it is. That's the way it should
And I
be.
think that should be fair.
You got to be fair.
And that's the way I would do it too. And Zach Brown, man, I can't wait to see him now.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about that if we made
we
a
did, I
video,
think.
but I'm glad we got Zach
Happy.
Brown. Like I said, I just want someone in the middle who's there
And that's
every
perfect.
game. I'm tired of someone always being hurt. I mean, our linebackers have been non-existent for like 5-6 years. Before we used to have Byron Evans, we had Seth Joyner, we had Willie T, and now we ain't got shit. That's all I'm saying.
I'm happy they got Zach Brown.
I am
I'm
too. Him and Bradham, and maybe
Brown, I'm in the middle, but
but
happy.
he has his moments. So
I
hopefully-
agree with you on that.
So let's hope it. Look, first of all, let's all stay healthy, and then let's get this thing going, because we'll know by preseason.
Even
game-
preseason.
Yeah, by preseason game number 2, we'll know
I'll give 3.
what we got. All right. Well, I just want to say thanks a lot for coming along for the ride. If this is your first time or a long time, anyways, welcome to the family. Like and subscribe.
And leave a fucking comment.